Watch Detroit in this one as they go up against Chicago. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. And here at the table, two NBA greats, Grant Hill and Chris Webber. Now the starting group for the visitors. And for the Pistons, Bey and Grant make up the forward pair. Corey Joseph out there with Cunningham. And it's Stewart in at the center, locking down the middle.
A foul right off the bat. You hate to pick up your first one so quick.
Now here's Durant.
Now look, assists like that gives Durant more hype than any other play he makes. He loves creating an easy bucket for a teammate.
Here's Joseph, guarded by Durant. Pass to Cunningham. And here comes the break. Here's Yao. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
Oh, that'll make any coach happy. Aggressive defense, then changing ends quickly.
Here's Cunningham. Grant outside. Here's Joseph on the wing. Bey. Pass to Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. It's tipped. And they're on the break. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Jeremy Grant. Bagley's checked in for Grant. Free throw is good from Durant.
I mean, look, Durant's an incredible player. I don't know how much better you can get. We've had a front row seat for quite a while watching his game sing.
Here's Joseph. Bey outside. Pass to Bagley to stop the run, and he lays it in.
Showing toughness on that possession. Bagley doesn't back down from these type of challenges.
Just over a minute and a half in. Here's O'Neal. James outside. And the three-pointer goes.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
An 8-point differential.
A living legend. LeBron James, more all-NBA selections than any player in history, and he's still going to show.
Here's Joseph. Bey from long range. Drops in the three.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
These days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. And LeBron in his mid-30s. He's not slowing down. Chris, it seems like he's getting better.
Just think about it. Scoring, rebounding, and assisting at career-high rates. We know Father Time is undefeated, but LeBron's probably going with Father Time the longest rounds.
Here's Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. And here's Bagley. Tipped. Tries again. 5 to shoot. Here's the break. Here's O'Neal. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Shooting one.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Chicago.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run.
Detroit calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Lee, guarded by Durant. Pass to Diallo. They need this. Doesn't go for him. Now Chicago takes it the other way. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Shooting for the away team.
There's a minute 47 left in the first. Knocks it loose. Ooh, Durant with a steal. And they're on the run. Here's McGrady. And he jams it home with authority.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Now here's Hayes. Here's Lee. Got a hand on it. Here's Yao, covered by Diallo. Durant for three. Count it. All three of his attempts have gone in.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Here's Lee. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Oh, they get a hand on it. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Out on his own on the break.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
Detroit calls timeout.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
Jackson, he's checked in for Lee. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Olynyk. The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Porzingis. Into the lane. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Now here's Hayes. Looking to end the drought. It's rebounded by George. All by himself. And yep, it's good.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
George.
Doncic against Hayes. Inside. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Porzingis. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, but then that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
And that's it for the first quarter in what has been a great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
Inside, Grant and Olynyk. Jackson out there with Hayes. And it's Diallo in at the three. And for Chicago, Kristaps Porzingis out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's James Harden. Then there's Paul George. And it's Doncic in at the point. Now here's Hayes. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Poke loose. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Throws it up high. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Harden against Hayes. There's the drive. That shot missing. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
You look back at the 2014 NBA draft, some of the best players of that class were second-round picks, including Jeremy Grant. Becoming a premier two-way wing, Grant was a steal going 39th overall to Philly. Ooh.
Now here's Hayes. Pass to Olynyk. Jackson outside. Shot clock at 5. Great D that time from Porzingis. In addition to Jeremy Grant, there were a bunch of great selections in that 2014 second round.
Tell me about it. I mean, how about all-star Nikola Jokic? Probably the best player in the draft was a second-rounder. Throw in Joe Harris, Spencer Dinwiddie, Jordan Clarkson, Dwight Powell, amongst the others. I mean, just showing that you can find talent late in drafts.
Pass to Olynyk. Good D by Porzingis. And here's the fast break. Oh, and the jam by Doncic.
The one guy you can't forget about is Doncic. I mean, when he's running the floor, you gotta stay with him.
Hayes, the pass to Grant. Jackson on the wing, defended by Harden. Back to Grant. Can they get it? And no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Yeah, Davis is big, but he can move. Drives in hard and blows a hole in the defense all the way to the rim.
Hayes against Doncic. Jackson outside. Back to Hayes. Who poked away. Grant finds Olynyk. Jackson against Harden. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Checking in for your home team.
.152 left in the first half. And he lobs it up.
Oh!
What a finish.
That was simply sensational.
Strong finish.
You see the reach of Porzingis. His length is what makes him a prime-time alley-oop threat.
Outside for Bay. Pass to Cunningham. Here's Bagley from the arc. Porzingis grabs the board.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
Now here's Porzingis. Give him 8. Harden's shot is good.
I just love the ball.
Here's Cunningham. 1:15 left in the first half of this one. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Oh, George with a steal. Pass to Harden. Over Cunningham. Kicks it to George. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Here's Cunningham, defended by Harden. Here's Cunningham. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. 5 on the clock. Ooh, rejected by Doncic. Here we go. Oh, and the dunk by George.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Absolutely relentless. They're in the flow and riding that wave for as long as they can.
Here's Cunningham. Shot to end the cold streak. It's not going to go for him. Harden with the defensive effort. From deep, here's Doncic. They grab their own miss. From deep. And it's Harden. That time on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, it's a beautiful shot right there from Harden. He has the touch and quick release needed to torch defenses from outside.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The New York Knicks delivering the blowout. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for, and then, of course, executing.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Cunningham and Bay, the wing pair. Isaiah Stewart out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Joseph in at the point guard position. That's the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
And here's Simmons. Pass to McGrady from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Grant. Bay outside. Knocked loose. It's stolen by James. Here's McGrady. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, fantastic vision. I mean, Bron always cognizant of everyone around him.
Here's Joseph. Simmons defending. And stolen by Simmons.
Check Simmons.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Simmons. Yep, that one goes. Simmons has gotten his first points in this one.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And asked about his qualities as a player, Simmons once said, getting the rebound and going, that's probably the most fluid part of my game.
Oh, that's when he looks like Magic Johnson, going end to end, using his size and straight line speed to full effect.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime defensively.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Knocked away. Here's Joseph. Simmons defending. Bay from long range. McGrady grabs a miss. Chicago with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Pass to Cunningham. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Down low. Got a piece of it. Here's McGrady. He has 6.
Unbelievable. You talk about players who have transformed this league. Giannis is at the top of that list. Just a tremendous pass right there.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Might take him a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They need to calm down, play their game.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Chicago with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Shots good by James.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Lineup for your home team.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. Pass to Grant. In transition, the pull-up. McGrady, good. He's got 12.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Grant with it. Back to Lee. To the left side wing. Here's Magruder. Shot clock at 6. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Substitution for the away team.
Chicago with the ball. They're on a 14-2 run here. 1:07 left in the third. Davis finds Doncic. Bagley against Davis. On the wing, Harden. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Harden's got 11 points.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, the results are clear as day. Great approach coming into the third quarter. We'll see if they can keep it up.
Here's Magruder. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Got a piece of it. And the shot goes down.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
36 seconds left in the third quarter. To the inside. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Here's Lee. In transition, here they come. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
So it's the home team now. Now here's Bagley, and the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul of the game. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Bagley. Here's Lee. For 3, Diallo. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Chicago, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. Really mucking it up. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Chicago, Anthony Davis is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Paul George. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Harden in at the 2-guard spot.
You gotta like the momentum on George's drive, cutting into the defense and clearing himself a path.
Jackson, pass to Bagley. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Davis drawing the double team. Fires it from 18. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Chicago.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing, not giving them an inch of space out there.
Another thing, they've not only caused a bunch of turnovers tonight, they've turned most of them into points.
Pass to Davis. He gets it in there.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Davis has gotten all 3 of his shots to fall. 3 for 3. Now Diallo. Now here's Olynyk, defended by Porzingis. The shot by Olynyk, no good. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
I mean, come on, man. Harden is ridiculously clever, including how he decides to posterize you. A superb athlete.
Knocks it loose. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. On the break from deep. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got his 3rd assist of the night.
I'll tell you what, fast break points have been the story here.
And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
Kicks it to George. From deep 3-point range. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Ooh, poked away. Harden against Jackson. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it.
Checking in for your home team, Saben Lee.
Pass to Magruder. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Shooting for your home team.
And he drops the first. And he makes both free throws. Here's McGrady. It's James on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Sends it home from three-point land.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
Well, as long as they're hitting like this, how can you blame them? They're on a tear.
Pass to Magruder. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. The ball's knocked loose. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Here's McGrady. Here he goes. And he dunks it down.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Lee on the wing. Jackson outside. 6 on the shot clock. The three-pointer off the mark. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 19-4 run. O'Neal. And a two-handed jam.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on them, you pay the consequences.
Garza. No good on the three. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
What a player. Durant making difficult finishes look second nature. Nothing gets to this guy.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
At the line for your home team.
And the free throw, no good. Bagley's checked in for Stewart.
For your home team, Marvin Bagley III.
A minute 4 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Bagley. Garza. Hits the front of the rim and out. They've been in a great rhythm as of late.
And they really want to continue this run as long as they can. And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
Back to Jackson from deep. The shot won't fall. Now Chicago takes it the other way. And Durant with the big finish.
I mean, stretch Armstrong. Durant doesn't even need to jump, it seems, to throw it down. His athleticism, his height, his length, it's just unreal.
Back to Lee. Takes a 13-footer, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. Here's O'Neal. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow. Here's Magruder. And so the road team gets the W in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.
That's what they need.